Hey guys, so today Apple basically had an event and they unveiled two new iPads. One iPad mini that is 7.9-inch big, and then a new iPad which is basically like the iPad 3, if we can call it the iPad 3, but the iPad that Apple launched earlier this year that they were calling the new iPad. Now they also have a new iPad that's being called like you can call it like the new iPad or the iPad 4, which is basically like the new iPad or the iPad 3, but with the A6X processor instead of like A5X. So it's like an improved processor, I suppose, of the A6 that you get in like the iPhone 5 or something. But that's about it. That's about it. What you get with the new iPad. But the interesting thing here is the other thing that people were looking forward to, a mini iPad. So the iPad mini is now here. It's 7.9-inch big. Now, just to make a quick little rant about that, as I said, I think the optimal screen size for a tablet is around 6 to 8 inches, and 7 that's in the middle there, so it's kind of awesome. And I use my Nexus 7 a lot when I do reading and stuff like that. But now Apple is coming out with the 7.9-inch tablet, so it's not 9-inch bigger than the Nexus 7. But Apple's always been a company that's saying that, oh, smaller is like better and stuff like that on their iPhone. But now with tablets, they want to make it make it bigger than the Nexus 7. In terms of the specs, it's extremely disappointing. It has the iPad 2 resolution, which I don't really care about. But what I care about is that it's using the crappy iPhone 4S CPU, the A5 processor, not even the A5X processor that you get on the iPad 3. And now when I'm saying iPad 3, there is no iPad 3, of course, but I of course talk about the early 2012 new iPad that got unveiled. But it's not even A5X processor, it's A5, same as an iPhone 4S. It's not even 1 GB RAM, it's 512 megabytes RAM. Still 10 hours of battery life, but 512 megabytes of RAM, the iPhone 4S processor, compared to like the Nexus 7 that comes with 1 GB of RAM and quad core and all those awesome things. I really don't see this thing, this device here to be that interesting. Not even interesting for me. It seems also like the edges is the same as on iPhone 5. But come on, man, 512 megabytes of RAM, iPad 2's, resolution, not even 720p, and now we should know that there's coming out like 1080p, or I mean like it's not even 720p display. It's not even 720p. What the fuck? And when you hear the price, it's gonna cost $329, and then you don't even get the LTE variant. So it's like $80 more than what it's $80 more than what you can pay for. Why pay $80 more when you can get a Nexus 7 for like $250? It doesn't make any sense. And then if you want to get the LTE version, it's gonna cost you like $450. If you want the 64 GB variant, it's gonna cost you like $650. Come on, Apple. Come on, come on, come on. I know that next year you're gonna unveil an iPad mini 2 that's gonna have this revolutionary retina display, and you can sell even more of these, but come on, man. This is boring. This is extremely boring. This is sad, okay? And this is like the third time in a row or something. I'm getting very, very disappointed here at Apple with the unveil. Sure, they did unveil a new iMac that I haven't looked at that much, but in terms of tablets, they have unveiled a new iPad, also a new 9.7-inch tablet. As I said, the new iPad 4, which is basically like the iPad 3, but like the only thing that they've changed is the processor. Why upgrade? I mean, like, it's sad. I think it's sad, especially this iPad Mini. Like, also that it is a little bigger than the Nexus 7. I think the Nexus 7 is perfect, 7-inch. That's like, or 6 to 7 inch, or 8-inch maybe, but 8-inch is starting to get a little bit too big. And the price is high, $329. and the processor is boring and it's gonna lag like hell. I mean, even the iPhone 5 with like A6 or whatever now it's running, yeah, A6, it's also like slow and stuff like that. And I mean, it's boring. It's so boring. Oh yeah, okay. I can say this, that sure, it comes with a 5 megapixel camera, but who takes picture? That could also be why it's a little bit higher priced. And as you do know, Apple's they're trying to always have the camera in all of their devices. So that's probably why it is a little bit more expensive. But still, the processor and the RAM is like, it's bad. It is very, very, very bad. And who takes pictures and stuff with their tablet? Sure, I get that kind of front-facing camera, but camera on the back as well. I don't really get it. And you can pre-order it on October 26th, and it will be shipping out here in November. But it's sad. It is 7.2 millimeter thickness. Also, sure, it probably is a little thinner than other devices out on the market, but that's about it. That's about it. I'm disappointed. I'm sure. Are you disappointed? I'm pretty sure you're also disappointed, because it's just boring. It's boring. And I expected more from Apple. At least like at least like an A6 processor or something like that, especially for $329 in price. At least maybe like a 720p display. At least maybe a this suck. Yeah, have a good one.